Hi Flosstube, it's Jeannie again, and I am here for my June Flosstube roundup. And today is July 5th. I am a little bit late, but if you watched my videos at the end of May, you will know that my only daughter got married at the end of June, and so I knew that my stitching would be minimal in June, and also I owe my subscribers also a scrapbooking or paper crafting video as well, which I intend to do that today as well. But I'm just behind on everything, and I hope if you're here in the US you had a lovely 4th of July, which was yesterday, and Independence Day here in the US, and so I thought I would just show you my minimal stitching, and then I have some very big plans for this month and for the summer. And then also just a teeny tiny bit of haul. I didn't do too much hauling. Again, busy with pre-wedding stuff, company coming in town, wedding stuff, company staying after. If you don't know, I live in California and very near the coast, and a really nice area where there's lots of things to do, and so almost everybody that came from out of town stayed for a good week or so, which was wonderful, except for it was, just super duper busy. So anyway, so that is what I've been up to. The wedding was beautiful. For those of you who are wondering, my buddy's on here. The wedding was beautiful and wonderful, and we had such a nice visit. It's such a nice celebration of my daughter and my new son-in-law. So with that said, let's jump right into, like I said, the very minimal stitching that I got done in June. And mostly I stitched just for kind of stress relief, if you will. So I only did just a teeny tiny bit, but I did enjoy what I did, and I did make a little bit of progress. So the first project that I've been working on is Dimensions. It's a regular cross stitch kit called Meow, and I've been working on this one. And this is my focus on a finish for the third quarter of the year. I picked 4 projects at the beginning of this year, and I wanted to finish one every quarter. And so far, I have been on track with that. And I don't think I'll have any problems getting this one done too. I'm pretty close. And my friend Sonya, who is also she's Cat Crazy Creations here on YouTube. She's working on this one too, and it's interesting because we've both kind of done our own thing on this pattern, but it's funny, hers is in the old packaging called Learn a Craft, and you can see mine is in the new Dimensions packaging. Looks like it's the same pattern. She has converted the pattern to look like her tuxedo cat Oreo. I am doing the pattern as designed, but I did switch out the fabrics. So let me show you where I am on Meow. Let's see if I'm in camera. So yeah, so I swapped the 14 count white Aida out for the 14 count piece of Picture This Plus Monster Mash. I thought it would look really nice with the cat's green eyes, and I think I was right about that so far. But basically, I'm still working on finishing the crosses, although I have been doing some cross stitching, or excuse me, some back stitching as I go. So I have the back stitching done around the top of the head. I just back stitched the eyes today because I have everything done but the white highlights in the eyes. And then of course I need to finish this side of the cat's face and all the white that's in the middle. And then this cat has a little pink nose down at the bottom. So this doesn't look like any of my cats, but I just thought it was cute and wanted to stitch it. And I just started, also I still had 2 strands of black on my needle, and so I started the X's in the word meow here at the top. So making good progress on this, and things I have until the end of August to finish this. But I'm thinking maybe I'll get it done this month, although like I said, I have big plans for July, so I may or may not finish it this month, but I do intend to get it done by the end of August. So that is Dimensions Meow. And then the other one that I worked on, and this one was really my my anti-anxiety stitch, if you will. I just wanted to do something that didn't require a whole lot of counting, and I'm not very far in this. I did start Strawberry Fields by Blackbird with a group of ladies just after the first of the year this year. And so we started it together, which was really fun. I had never really done that before. And then, but I have also not picked it up a ton. I've been working on a wedding stitch for my daughter. And if you saw my last video, you know I did not get that completed and I haven't worked on it. That one is takes a lot of concentration and just didn't have that with all of the other stuff going on. But I've been working, I just put a few strands into this. Oh, and it's upside down. I'm sorry there, it's upside down, but I'm just doing fill-in on the house. And again, that was just making crosses and, you know, didn't have to think about it, could just make crosses. And I love the fabric that I'm using here. I love just everything about this. So, and if you're wondering, I'm using 32 count earthen Lugana by Picture This Plus. And so I did put a few strands. I think I was just under the second row of windows, and I put a few strands of the red in. And that was really all I did as far as stitching goes. So that was Strawberry Fields Forever. A little bit of that. I think I'll go into my haul next because it is the biggest part of this video will be my plans, but I did get just a few things. I did get my fabric of the month from Bestitch Me, and this is the June fabric of the month called Aquarius, and it's a really pretty, I get the 32 count Lugana, and it's a really pretty medium mottled blue. So there is my monthly club for that. And then I also purchased a Dimensions kit. This was on really deep discount, and I just thought it was really cute. I have another one that I want to get, and I'm kind of waiting on Amazon Prime Day. It's Goldfinches and Lilacs. It's a Dimensions Gold Petite, but this was I want to say it was about $7, and I just thought it was cute, so I went ahead and got it. Although I gotta quit buying stuff with so much white. So, and I'll probably just use the light blue Ada and stuff in this, but I thought it was cute. No plans to start it anytime soon, but I just went ahead and picked it up. So that was a part of my haul. And that was really all I bought this month. But I do have some ambitious plans for July. I know lots of people do Jolly July, and I'm not going to do a ton of Christmas stitching in July, but there's a few things that I am going to do. So I'm calling my July Summer and Santa. So one of the things I would like to accomplish in July is to finish up one of these dimension ornaments, and I'm really pretty far on it. So this is the one I've been working on, this little Santa with the bluebird, hence Santa and Summer, and this is where I am on it. And so I have all the crosses done. I opted not to do the light blue border around it because the fabric is blue, and I really thought this was a better size, like for an ornament to put on the tree. So, but basically all I need to do is I need to do the back stitching, and then I need to do the snowflakes. And instead of doing French knots, I think I'm going to add beads. So, because you can see there are a bunch of dots on Santa's hat and his mitten, and so these are just regular, these snowflakes that you see in the background are just regular crosses, but I think I'll probably sprinkle some beads in there too, and then do beads on the hat and his mitten. So that is my plan, is to get this one finished up here in July and have another finish. So so that is one thing I'm planning to do. And then for summer, I've really been itching to do some full coverage, and so I thought I would pull out my Realist Wave kit. This was a gift from my husband for Mother's Day a few years back, and I haven't worked on it in a long time, but it is full coverage, and I'm still working on the first page, so this is where I am on it, and it's got beautiful colors, and I think I'm about right in here. So I started in the center, and I'm doing one of the bottom pages. So so I'm going to work on that. I don't have any big goals for this one, except for just to work on it during the month of July as part of my Santa and summer plans. And then I also plan to start, my birthday is also this month. It's on the 15th. And so my planned birthday start is Long Dog Sampler, Fish and Chips. And I am doing this the opposite of what is shown here. So this is on like blue fabric with white stitching, and I am doing it on cream fabric with this, this pretty variegated blue floss. And this was going to be my New Year, New Start. And then I figured out that I didn't have, I was going to do it on a, I don't know if it was a 28 or a 32 count. And I figured out I didn't have enough floss. So, because I had bought this in Austin like a year and a half ago. And so I had to go to a smaller count. So I'm going to be doing it on 32 count antique white Edinburgh linen. So, and I think this is Weigart. So, so yeah, so that, and I'm going to do it, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to do it 1/2 or 2/2. I really am not crazy about the coverage of 1/2 on 36 count. I don't know, I may have to calculate my floss again, but this is my planned birthday start. At some point I'll let you know what I do with that. And then I also really find that I really love stitching for other people, and I like to have things going for my family. And so I am going to start, and I just, you may have seen if you watch my videos that my sister turned 60 last year, and I did and framed a pattern for her 60th birthday. But I haven't stitched. All of my siblings have stitching, and all of my kids have stitching, but I don't have anything going for my other sister and my brother. So my plan is to stitch this free Tiny Modernist pattern. I've just kind of got it blown up here for what the kind of the finish looks like, and this is a complimentary pattern from them, and it's called Halloween, and I plan to stitch this and sew it into a little pillow for my brother and his wife. I went there a year ago. They live in a Victorian house on a main street in a small town in Indiana, and they do trick-or-treat on Main Street, and they have thousands of trick-or-treaters, and I went last year, and it was super fun, and I wanted to just kind of stitch them something a year later. So this is what I'm going to stitch for them. It's not very big, but I am changing it up a little bit. I am going to stitch it on, I have one more little piece of Monster Mash, Picture This Plus Monster Mash fabric, so I'm going to stitch it on this. And then I also got some glow in the dark beads and glow in the dark floss, so I'm going to do the ghost in glow in the dark floss. You can see it's actually a gray, but I'm going to sub it out for the white glow in the dark floss. Then I'm also going to add some glow in the dark beads, like as stars. So, and I might do the moon in glow in the dark. I'm not sure though. I do like that that's yellow. So anyway, but that is my plan, and I plan to get that started. I don't know if I'll start this in July, but I would like to get it started and get it done to send to them this October. So I need to get going on it. But again, that's a digital pattern free from Tiny Modernist. Super cute. And then the other thing is I want to start something else for my sister that lives in Sweden. And I did do a cross stitch for them, gosh, around, I guess, oh gosh, probably about 4 or 5 years ago. It was a band sampler. It turned out really pretty. But they are very outdoorsy. They do a lot of bike camping and different things like that. So I showed them this book while they were here and asked them to pick out some patterns that they like. They picked out 3 of them, but I think I am going to do, and this is Emma Congdon's Cross Stitch for the Earth. But I think out of the 3 that they picked, this is the one I think I'm going to go ahead and do for them, the unplug and go outside. And I think this was, like I said, one of the ones that they chose. And I'm just trying to decide now. I kind of want to do this on an even weave on kind of a light tan color. I think that would look really pretty with all the colors in this, but I understand that if I do that, I will need to stitch the white, like in unplug. I probably wouldn't do the background, but in the center of the letters, and then also these clouds are unstitched since it's on white, so I would have to fill those in with white. But anyway, but I might do it on white too. I haven't decided yet, and I haven't kitted it up or anything, but this will be another start this year, just because, like I said, and no big timeline to get them done. I just feel closer to my faraway family when I'm stitching something for them. So that is what I'm also going to start that. And then last but not least, to round out my summer and Santa, I am going to start another felt stocking, and this one is the one I'm going to start, and this is going to be for my new step grandbaby. And so she loves cats, and I thought this one was really cute. I need to do one for my son-in-law too, but I know myself and I can't get too too carried away with trying to do 2 of them. So I am also going to get this one started this month with the goal of finishing it by December. Started in July. Hopefully I can do it in 6 months. These, if you've never done a Bucilla felt stocking kit though, they can be very labor intensive. So I haven't even opened this yet to see how many steps are in here, so I will need to do that. I have done one of these before. This one is going to be more complicated than any that I have done, so more complicated than the last one that I did, but I'm excited to start it, and I think I'm going to get that going as, again, part of my Santa and summer July. And I may do, if you're interested, please let me know. I may do like an opening of this and kind of talking through. There are lots of good YouTubers. There's, gosh, I wish I could remember their names. I know one of them is Jennifer Good, and she does wonderful tutorials on these stockings. Also Christine of, oh my gosh, Christine, what is your YouTube channel? It just went out of my head. I will tag her. Any Flosstubers I've mentioned, I will tag her in the also in the show notes here. But she also has done lots of felt ornament kits and stockings, and I love to watch her. And then there's a few others, so I may tag them in there. But if you would like to see me kind of open and organize this kit, let me know. I may be willing to do that on Flosstube. So anyway, so that's it for me for June. Like I said, very light on the stitching, but I hope you'll understand why that is. And hopefully, I know I have big plans for July, so that is, you know, I usually don't like to make too many big plans because I'm not always great about accomplishing them. But since I didn't do much in June and I'm not doing Whip Go this year, I thought I would do my first birthday start and start some Christmas projects. Finish a Christmas project, start a Christmas project, and then also work on some summer things because I do love to stitch seasonally. So anyway, I hope you're all getting lots of good stitchy time and enjoying your summer if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. And I will talk to you at the end of July. Bye.